All right, I'm back. Got the Lancaster cap on. Today I wanted to do my top 5 best shaving soaps of 2020. So I'm a little bit behind on this sort of thing, but to me, I don't really give a shit. So I picked out 5. I kind of rummaged through some of my stuff, and surely I'm forgetting a great one, here or there, but I picked out 5 that I'm pretty happy with. And so that's what I'm going to go with. I tried to keep them off of being on multiple lists, but it was one of them was kind of inevitable. So we might as well start off with that. Now, I do want to caveat though, these are my pickups from 2020 and not necessarily 2020 releases. So I just wanted to caveat that. Anyhow, first one is First Line Shaves Fallout. This is a cologne dupe based on YSL's Tuxedo, and I fucking love this one. The label art is pretty fucking dope. I like it. I like it a lot. The soap base is really great, but as far as the scent goes, this is a warm, classy, masculine scent. I think it has all the elements to be worn in a date night, in a professional setting. It's just a night out, maybe a night out on the town. Just really classy. I like it. It can be worn dressed up. It can be worn dressed down. I don't have an EDP of this yet, but I need to drop the money on it because I fucking love this one. It made my winter scents list as well. You could check that out if you'd like. But Fallout from First Line Shave, wonderful scent. Absolutely wonderful. All right, let's move on to the next one here. Right here we got Strike Gold Shaves, Honest Abe, and this is another one that was just an absolute banger. This came to us via, I believe it was the 4th of July release, and this one is also a cologne dupe, and it is based on Mugler's Ultra Zest, and so that's a discontinued cologne. It's really expensive and all this on the secondary market. So Strike Gold Shave bringing us this wonderful fragrance for us to enjoy. This one has a nice citrus blast. The fresh boys can appreciate this one, but there's more than that. It's layered. It does have a little bit of warmth underneath. Oh my God, it is such a good one. Really, I was in love with this throughout the summertime. It was hard for me to kind of put it away in the winter, but I absolutely love this one from Strike Gold Shave. They're another one of those brands that just keeps putting out one great fragrance after the next. And this one, when it comes back around or when it's available again, you gotta check it out. Honest Abe is fantastic. All right. Now this one right here, I could not bring it up. I didn't use it a whole lot this year, but it was a wonderful fragrance. So that's Zaharoff's Signature, and is based on Zaharoff Signature Pour Homme. And this one isn't necessarily a dupe. This one was in collaboration with Zaharoff and Gentleman's Nod, and they actually, it was a direct collaboration, so it wasn't a dupe. And this one is fantastic. I find this one to be another one that's warm, it's masculine, and very classy. Similar scenario to the way First Line Shaves Fallout. This one could be worn dress up. This one could be worn dress down. Good for a night out. Good for a professional setting. Good for date night. Oh my God. It is such a good one. I find it to be slightly spicy. I think it's a little bit green. I've called it, like a dark Fougere before, but I don't know if it's necessarily classified as that. my God, but it's wonderful. It is wonderful. And being a direct collaboration with Zaharoff, you kind of know that the quality of the fragrance is going to be there on that. So far, wonderful lineup. I also pulled out from PAA, Phoenix Artisan Accouterments, and this is a nod to their old howtogrowmustache.com and their Synergy shaving soap. This one's actually in the formula CK6, and there's the side label there. This one here is a beautiful kind of unisex. It could be worn year-round. It could be worn in any type of setting. It's a real universal fragrance, but it's really wonderful. It's somewhat clean. It's got this nice like playful sweetness to it and florals. I think it has like tobacco and jasmine, a little bit of bay. It's really, really enjoyable. And like I said, I think this one's unisex. I think it would do just as well with women as it does with the men. Really universal, and I think there's a real quality in that. Yeah, hats off to PAA for this one. This was a wonderful pickup, and this is the one I kind of caveated because I'm almost positive this one was released prior to 2020, but it was a pickup for me in 2020, so I had to add it to this list. So yeah, Oubliette, guys. I think this is a crowd pleaser. I think you could very easily pick this one up as a blind buy and at least be able to appreciate the scent on it. And the soap base isn't no slouch either. So I was 4 out of 5. Gotta keep count because I don't want to fuck up like I did on my 7 razor video. Alright, last but not least, from Purely Skinful, this one's Fujair Lux. And this one here is from a Canadian artisan. And there's the side label there. And this one, really, I had high hopes for it, and it absolutely delivered. This one was actually one that I was looking at for a long time, but I wanted to make kind of a significant order since it was coming from Canada. And when I finally picked it up, I was blown away. Oh, fuck, yes. It's so good. It's so good. It's bright. It almost has like this sparkling characteristic to it. How it kind of tingles the nostrils. It's bright. It's fresh. I feel like it has a nice citrus top. It's fresh greens. This is definitely, leaning on the clean Fougere side. There's no dirty qualities to it whatsoever. I think this one would be very easy to enjoy. I think the fresh boys would enjoy this one. Oh man, yeah. I think this one would probably be a crowd pleaser. The only thing I would say is if you're not a fan of like Fougeres or green scents specifically, maybe back off. But even at that, I think it's really approachable. Oh fuck, yeah, that's a good one too. Got it. And so, I guess those 5 fragrances there, just absolute winners for me this year. I used each one of those multiple times. I wouldn't hesitate at all to recommend those 5. They all have my stamp of approval. If I could afford it, I'd have an EDP in every one of them. I don't think every one of them offers an EDP. I think the Purely Skinful is the only one that doesn't offer an EDP, but I do need to get one for Fallout. Anyhow, and Zaharoff, but that would be the actual real fragrance, which is a little bit more spendy. but I should get it. Anyhow, all of those have my stamp of approval. They absolutely were some of my favorite products of 2020, and I guess that'll do it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this list. I appreciate all the support, and I'll catch you guys on another one when I wrap up maybe some of my other top shaving gear of 2020. So have a good weekend, guys. Catch you guys on the next one. Cheers.